Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertrod, and welcome to episode 13 of Let's Play Rule the Waves as Spain. In the last episode, which was a rather long one, we finally ended the Second War with Italy. It was a rather useless war that saw most of my fleet get sunk, and really, essentially my entire fleet get sunk. All I've got left are a few destroyers and a couple dozen minesweepers. Each, useful craft in their own way, but hardly a major fighting force. We did officially win the war, but since Italy had no territories left to take, it was kind of a pointless victory. Pointless war, pointless victory. So now it's going to probably be about 10 years or so for me to rebuild my navy to a point that it's ready to fight. If we get dragged into a war before then, we're going to be entirely reliant on our submarine force. Alright, now we do have a light cruiser and a light cruiser in the Navy. Now we had one of this class of ship here in the last war, and it was the last light cruiser we had, and it performed pretty well until it just found itself up against a battleship. Its main drawback is its speed. It's really, really slow at 21 knots. So, next to be completed will be the Heart of the Vicia. I tend to build 4 of those. Let's see. Shooting competition, an excellent idea. Yeah, no surprise. My only cruiser won the competition. But, it gives a boost to crew quality. That's always good. Nation will most likely see a future war with it. Yeah, I don't see any risk of war in the near future. Or better yet, we must be prepared to fight against any opponent. Now for battlecruiser being worked. Alright. Quadruple turrets. Yes. That's excellent. Keep pushing on through, and sooner or later we'll get to the end game here. Increased elevation, yeah, that would be a nice addition. Yeah. Maybe charities can institute relief for the poor. That'll work. 2 more months until my armored cruiser's ready. 8 12-inch guns. Yeah, it's an okay battleship. I saw one of these here in the last episode too. Its primary weakness is the fact that it's got 4-inch secondaries, which are okay against destroyers, but that's about it. Even light cruisers can resist 4-inch guns pretty easily. 12 inches belt. Yeah, it's an okay ship. 3 inches of deck is kind of pointless, but oh well. Yes, suppress all socialist propaganda in the Navy. Especially since Spain had a civil war, which is basically the socialists versus the fascists. The fascists ended up winning. Ah, good. Italian government's willing to sell us technology. Alright. That is a good one. That allows me to use smaller turrets without a rate of fire penalty. Yeah, strong arms industry. Now at this point, do I want to build more submarines or do I want to... Yeah, it's going to be 11 months before that battle cruiser is complete, so let's go ahead and build some more submarines. Let's see, let's build 8. That'll work. We'll help man a new yacht. Alright, Heart of Asia. Alright, yeah, 9 10-inch guns and 14 5-inch guns. I expect this will be a fairly successful ship, although now I can redesign it with super firing turrets, which might be a good idea. Or heck, I can even put quad turrets on it. I don't think that'll necessarily work at this point. I think 9 10-inch guns is quite sufficient for an armored cruiser. And it has good speed as well. Oil has been discovered in Grand Bahamas. But I don't think I have oil yet. Nope, I still don't have oil. Yeah, why not? We're not really ready to fight a war right now anyway. So they're offering a second battle cruiser. Well, go ahead and take them on the offer. Infanta Maria Teresa. Okay. Yep, strong arms industry. Improved face hardening. Alright, destroyers of up to 1,500 tons displacement. That's a lot of torpedoes. Alright. So let's go ahead and design a new destroyer. DD suggests the Terror. Yes, this thing is going to be a terror. So 1200, 32 knots. Now it has two triple turrets in the center. Let's see. We're removing that one. I see no reason to keep, forward, aft. Let's see what we can do here. Add turret. Forward center line. F center line. No, you can't do superimposed on destroyers yet. So that's fine. Alright. So let's go to 5-inch guns though. I love 5-inch guns. They're a very effective caliber. Okay. 32 knots, 2 5-inch guns. Let's go and bump my tonnage up to 1500. All okay. Add mount. Centerline swivel mount. Okay. Let's check now. All okay. Let's add one more centerline swivel mount. Let's check this. All okay. Alright. There we go. This is essentially going to be my end game cruiser or destroyer. There is going to be one more change to it later on when I can get oil firing, but for now, yes, this is going to be my final destroyer design. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to have to put that one on hold. And we'll sell Italy Advanced AP. More efficient hull form. That's good. Two more turns and I'll have a battle cruiser again. Which nation am I most likely? Yeah, I'll do any nation. Yes, effective sight. So quit misclassifying a destroyer as a dreadnought. Well, maybe not. Okay, so now we have a battle cruiser. It's nice to have a capital ship again. This is a pretty nice one. A whole bunch of 11-inch guns. 15 inches of belt armor. That's amazing. 12.8 inches of penetration. So, yes, I'm very happy with this design. Even though it's calling it a battlecruiser, I really think this is more of a dreadnought. Let's see here. I'll build another Vicia. That's good. One of our agents seems to have been making him a national hero. Probably not going to be any fighting in this episode, I don't think. 6-inch guns. Yes, quality 1. Excellent. Ladder shooting, that's good. Increased elevation, that's also good. Constellation class battlecruiser, 8 14-inch guns, 14 6-inch guns, 12 inches of belt, 3-inch deck. It's a decent ship. Increased elevation, that's a good addition to our fleet. That's a good purchase right there. How many submarines do we have? Yeah, we need more. Let's do coastal this time. Good, we're almost at maximum deck size. Make the agent a national hero. And we're coming up here on 1920 pretty soon. Yes, more funding for the Navy, that's good. Quality control 2. Excellent. So I'm actually staying pretty relevant with all my technologies just by keeping some funds available so that the other nations will try to sell me technology. Alright, there we go. My decks are now maximum size. Well, the decks can get bigger, but ships can't get bigger. Some of our newest and most powerful ships. Advanced fire control. Good. Okay, now I can have above water torpedo tubes on light cruisers. That's a good addition to the fleet. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to design a new light cruiser now. The Navarra, that's good. So let's see what the... Alright. The game gave me a very old style design. So, I'm not completely rejecting it, but I think I can do better. First, let's do normal accommodations. Belt 2.5, that's fine. Deck needs to be 2. Clear turrets. Add turrets. So I'm going to go forward, aft, aft centerline, forward centerline, and midships. Okay, this gives me the same number of guns per side with a lot less side. Let's remove these submerged torpedo tubes. They're no longer viable. Let's see, yes. It's good. I do like submerged tubes for their ability to reload, but at this point in the game, that's going to be kind of relegated to dreadnoughts only. Secondary guns. Yeah, let's get rid of the secondaries. Don't really serve much function here. Coal, medium. Now, where can I save some weight? Suppose I could reduce my speed to 27. Yes, that works. Well, we may add some more torpedo tubes as well. Okay. Galicia. Let's check to make sure everything's okay. It is. There we go. Another light cruiser building. Two more destroyers. France is doing 16-inch guns now, huh? High capacity pumps, yes, I'll buy that. Alright, this is an excellent... What that means, however, is I have to go through and redesign a lot of my ships. Alright, so I'm going to stop building actual ships themselves. I'm only going to build subs, and then I'm going to have to do some rebuilding once all my ships are complete. This is no concern to us. And the Italians are selling us technology too. It's excellent. New German dreadnought. 12 15-inch guns. 14 5-inch guns. 10.5 inches of belt. I mean, that's kind of thin armor, but I would say this is more of a battle cruiser. 26 knots. That's the reason why it's not being called a battle cruiser, so it's kind of slow for the period. But this is a very impressive ship. Keep cycling through here. So we managed to steal the plans for a minesweeper. Yay. Improved ballistic cap. Also nice. That's, armor penetration. Surface. Some of these ships are beginning to get old. Alright. Now the Delphins. These things here need to be rebuilt. Better 3-inch guns. Replace machinery. That one gives 1 ton. Central rangefinder. Alright, so now my minesweepers have fire control. I'd say that's a great addition to my ships. Let's see here. Devastator class destroyer. This was a good destroyer for its time, but it's kind of outlived its usefulness now. "24 tons. Tubes. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and retire this ship. So while it was a great destroyer for its time, it's just completely outmatched. Improved signaling. Improved ballistic cap. More armor penetration, that's excellent. More funding for the Navy, also excellent. Let's see, new German battlecruiser. 8 12-inch guns. It's an okay ship. But when I do battlecruisers, I like to use the biggest guns possible on the battlecruisers, like 9 17-inch guns. And then for dreadnoughts, I prefer to use the smaller, faster firing guns. That way I can get in close and roll for crits. Yeah, I'm not ready to fight England yet. I mean, pretty soon I will be, but not yet. Problem with trying to fight England as Spain is you can't keep them off both the Mediterranean and the North Atlantic at the same time, so you always end up being blockaded no matter where you have your forces at. Alright. Some of my destroyers are nearing completion. Excellent idea. Superimposed guns on destroyers. Excellent. Really? That is something I've never heard before. England and France signed a treaty to suppress my aggression. Damn. Well, it's a good thing I don't plan on going to any sort of war for like another 6 more years. Yeah, and England's building more minesweepers. Incredibly powerful vessels that they are. More HE damage. That's good. I'm going to build some more submarines. Alright. Yes. That's good. Last thing I need is another war with Italy. Another useless war, I should say. The United States has built the Dreadnought Michigan. Alright, why am I... Oh, that's the reason why these ships are getting old and been designed for rebuild. Problem is when these things reach their tap out age, they tend, when they get the obsolete age, they tend to get scrapped automatically, so you got to keep an eye on them. Alright, now we can have central rangefinder 2. Alright, all okay. Yes. Alright, so I'll have the Isabel 2. Actually, I have to have the Heart of Vicia go to foreign stations for the time being. Alright, that takes care of my foreign station requirement. Back our ally unconditionally. Now at this point, I don't know what would happen in a war with the... Alright. I'm going to rebuild the entire Procyon class. Okay, so this one can get central firing, better 5-inch guns, yes. Let's give it 2, 3 fire control positions, increase your ammo. Alright, all okay. Now I need more ships on foreign stations again because of that, so I'll send the Isabel 2 out for foreign stations. Okay. Alright, now no, our shipbuilding industries have developed considerably, now empower that of other nations. Yay, so no longer take longer to build ships in my shipyards. We continue to finish ships here. Improved director, yes. We definitely need that technology. More funding for the Navy, excellent. Always glad to reduce tensions with Austria-Hungary because there's no reason to be at war with Austria-Hungary. Yes. Good. Go for the win. Yay. Don't care. Well, let's see. In service, what should I send down to the Mediterranean? There's not really much here I can send down there. Well, I can send a armored cruiser, 2 destroyers, yeah, 2 destroyers. Because realistically, I just don't have enough forces to man 2 oceans at this point in time. Yeah, don't really care about Angola. Alright, Italy can have better torpedoes. Well, our torpedoes are already better than ours, so. Fire control computer reduces penalty to from eye turning. 14-inch guns. We're getting there. Meckinson, 12 15-inch guns, 10 inches of belt. So I mean, its guns are good, but that built armor is really something else. It's very weak, which is kind of surprising for a German ship. But there's no mandate in the game that the game actually follows, real life examples of how the various nations built their ship. Yeah, Austria, you can have whatever technology you want. Q-ships. Q-ships can actually be fairly effective. I mean, it's RNG, but they can be fairly effective at sinking enemy submarines. Yes, we need that technology. Motor torpedo boats are basically a type of Ford. Enables quadruple turret mounts. Alright, I have basically only one more. Research unlock in that category, I think. By all means. Yes, we need that technology. Good. So what are the Americans making? Alright, 10 14-inch guns, 25-inch guns. See, 22 knots, 13 inches of belt. Yeah, I would hate to face this thing right now. That is a really good ship. So USS New York. Improve fire control, fire fighting actually, since that's damage control. I'm going to go until the Infanta Maria Teresa is complete. Then I'm going to do a redesign of all my ships and call this episode to a close. Yes. Diesel generators, yes. Our 13-inch guns just got better. Good. more funding. That's very good. 15-foot rangefinder, also good. And they're just probably doing their annual maneuvers. After all, I have all of my heavy ships out there, so by all means, yes. 12, 13-inch guns. Yeah, that's a interesting design. I'd say it's a bit outdated right now, but still an interesting design. I think that'll be somewhat effective. Alright, getting close to completion of this battle cruiser. And private industry still expanding my dock speed beyond any need to. Yes, we'll sell the Italian German technology. We'll sell them Germany too. We don't exactly own it, but we'll sell it to them. Let's see. Italy has stolen. Yeah, don't care. Graph speed, huh? 8 15-inch guns, 12.5-inch belt, 14 6-inch guns. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty solid ship. 28 knots. It's fast, so this is a fast battleship. Superimposed X mount on light cruisers. Good one. No. Early hydrophones. That's a good addition. More unnecessary dock speed. The inconsistent illustrious class. 10 16-inch guns. 11.5-inch belt armor, 27 knots of speed. That's a fairly good ship. Okay. Well, damn. Not exactly what I was looking for. Cruiser action, size small. So it should be just like cruisers. Yep, a light cruiser and 2 destroyers. Well, let's go ahead and fight it and alright, this is one of my newer ships. Oh yeah, look at that speed. They're a little bit faster, but they have an older configuration to their turrets. They have mines, though. Not that that really gonna do them any good, but they do have mines. Continue to hammer away here. Not really hitting anything yet. Fired a whole bunch of torpedoes kind of pointlessly there. Ooh, I took some hits. Ooh, I'm losing this battle. Damn! Another one of my ships just blows up. don't know why that keeps happening, but oh, the terror is sinking. Well, maybe. Yes. Okay, let's swing back here. I mean, I did hit the Descartes with a torpedo, but at this stage, I think it's going to take more than one torpedo hit to sink a light cruiser. However, the Fuhrer might try to give him another spread. Alright. There we go. Damn. A heavy damage to that light cruiser. Dang. So this war is already off to a very bad start. Alright, I'm going to call this episode to an end here. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.